Ed Running Horse, aka Billy Jack. This is June 21st, 2018. I'm over here at the Minnesota State Capitol building. I wanted to make a few videos today, but I think I'll just make a short one here to address the project I'm working on, the traveling of the podium, and concerning the next presidential election in 2020. And to discuss the idiocy that's going on right now with our present president. And I have to emphasize that he's not presidential material. He's been giving us nothing but grief, and there's no indications that he's actually doing his job. So he's putting his foot in his mouth. He's giving me a lot of information to use in these videos. So if I discuss anything, it's going to be pretty much accurate to the point. I'm getting to a point where I'm fed up with him up to here. I can't reach, I'm overly fed up with him. Something needs to be done. So I am going to be traveling soon to, I'm hoping La Crosse, Wisconsin, and then I will be making trips to Washington, D.C. and other points thereon. So I am just very, very irritated about this Donald Trump, this regime, this dictatorship's got to end. He is not representing America. Everything he's doing is embarrassing America. He's embarrassing Americans and making us look bad abroad. And he's not presidential material. He needs to step aside. If he honorably would just step down for an impeachment, that would be the way to go. But you know, I've had a point where I was really upset with the supporters as well. But I got to remain focused on the problem at hand, and that's Donald Trump right now. The supporters, the representative, I've encountered 90% of the time, or even almost 100% of the time, I've yet to find one that's got a positive attitude towards this political system that's going on right now. All of Trump supporters that I've run into are very negative and prejudiced, and they're carrying on the same characteristics as Donald Trump. And I guess they're going to go down with a sinking ship. So I have a few things I was going to mention on this video. I thought of the words that would best emphasize Donald Trump, and this can apply to his supporters as well. And let me get that pulled up for you guys. Now this list, I have two lists. These are the words that describe this president we have right now. I may mispronounce some of the words, but I'll start out with the first one. He's an idiot, jerk, stupid, dumbass, arrogant, crazy, nuts, buffoon, clown, comical joke, egotistical, narcissist, selfish, bombastic, show-off, pompous, untrustworthy, dishonest, a blowhard, aggressive, big mouth, mouthy, unqualified, incompetent, a bully, disgusting, despicable, horrible, a bigot, a racist, obnoxious, ridiculous, rude, and then there's another little list here. Sorry, my Facebook account is not working real well. Okay. Here's the other list, and this list may contain some words that I've already mentioned in my video, and for some reason I'm unable to increase the size of this. Hold on. Okay, I'll try to read it to you. Here's the other list that best describes Trump and his supporters, and it's a long list, and then a lot of these words do emphasize and are truthful to the fact. And this other list, like I said, it may have other words that I've already repeated, but the words are sexist, Islamophobic, homophobic, transphobic, xenophobic, I can't pronounce some of these words, a bigot, a heteronormative, a white supremacist supporting KKK supporting David Duke endorsing Nazi Hitlerophobic SQ, a fascist, a clownish, clumsy, stupid, piggish, rude, arrogant, climate change denying, hateful, snake in the grass. There are many, many words. I have a good list of things that describe this. I don't want to spend too much time reading that off, but recently it's been getting very irritating that his actions have been very embarrassing for this country. And I need to start making more videos to address this. I didn't want to get too boisterous today here at the Capitol. I was really upset and wanted to speak a little louder than I'm speaking now, but I don't want to alarm security in here when I start getting upset on these videos. He's gotten to the point where he's become too, he doesn't need to be in office right now. His presidency needs to end, and there needs to be a impeachment of some kind or some kind of legal aspect that needs to get this guy out of office. And I promptly was talking about this project as being the traveling of the podium, which means I have a presidential podium and seal and flags, and I travel around locally here and hopefully a little further to Washington, D.C. soon to discuss the 2020 elections and how we need to start preparing for that now. Third-party choice would be the choice to make, I believe, because I still can't believe what we have in there for president right now as president. And like I said, he needs to go. He's embarrassing us. He's embarrassing the Americans. He doesn't speak, and his actions do not are not condoned by most of us Americans. There's a small percentage, like I said, his supporters that are, he's kind of like the Titanic and the supporters of the band playing music, and they're going to go down with the sinking ship. They're not going to realize what's going on until he's kicked out of office or is removed. He needs to stop what he's doing. And even recently, he did something that was kind of stupid, I thought. He's gotten so bigot and hateful and racist and violent that he's trying to act like the American flag is something above all of us. It doesn't represent what he was thinking it was representing. He actually went over and hugged the flag, so I thought that was kind of ridiculous. And I just wanted to make another emphasis on this hat. He has his hat called Make America Great Again. This isn't Make America Great. How about Make the World Great? We need to start concentrating on helping other people, looking at ourselves on a global scale. We're not the center of the universe on this world. All of us are connected through creation, and we all have the same roles, the same responsibilities, and we need to all start connecting in that way and sharing those responsibilities and being able to honor and respect each other, no matter what kind of religion or culture, or, we're all on the same planet. We all didn't come from different worlds, so we all share the same blue marble in space, and we all need to work on things together on a global scale. And we need to make the world great again, not America. And I'm getting tired of this border wall thing. He sent troops down with machine guns to protect us from 95% of the people that want to come to America from Mexico are hardworking families that have children, want to have a better life. And so they're going to build the wall and send troops down there to protect us from that. The small percentage of what they're saying they're protecting us from is very small. It's probably 8% or 10% at the most. And that always is a problem with most countries. There's always going to be a criminal element. There's always going to be the negative aspect of humankind. And so I think this is a big waste. Last president that we had that actually took down a wall was Reagan. He took down Gorbachev removed the East Berlin Wall in Germany. And now we got a president that's building walls. and sending troops with machine guns to protect us from wonderful Mexican families or people that just want to come up here and have a better life. I think the world is open to all people. All countries should be free to move around and to explore and to try to better their lives. And we need to start not isolating ourselves. It seems like we start building walls and doing these strict immigration tactics. We're going to become a country that was isolated, like East Berlin and certain aspects of China, and so forth and so on. And I wanted to show this. This is a good T-shirt I bought. It made sense. Like pro-Native American and anti-immigration on the present immigration changes that are happening right now. And if you think about it, before Columbus discovered America and all the Europeans that came to this country back in the 1700s, 1800s, and so forth and so on, all the land that you see now is stolen land. When it comes to really thinking about it, and it really is truthful, we're still on stolen land. So that aspect is been around so long, it's hard to change that, I know. But I'm emphasizing now that immigration policies need to be more passive and open, and we need to start honoring and respecting each other. I'm going to make more videos. I wanted to do more extensive discussion on this Donald Trump, and he's getting to a point where he's going to go. He's going to be impeached. He's going to be removed legally somehow, or something's going to happen. You know, he can't keep acting the same way he's been acting. And like I said, I'm not going to get too much upset anymore with Trump supporters. I've gotten to a point where I was almost upset with them like Trump, but there's so many of them that are willing to follow his negativity aspects of what he considers an American, where America should be. And like I said, it's not make America great, it's make the world great. We need to start thinking about each other on a global scale. And the next election is going to be coming soon in 2020. I always emphasized about possibly having a full-blooded Native American as a third-party candidate, somebody that's been here before all of us, that's spiritual and passionate about the environment. And throwing my head in the arena, like I said, I'm starting to getting, sorry, my hearing aids are drinking, singing a little bit. Someone asked me, they told me to throw my head in. I told them I will if the support comes down to it, if we can make the changes. What better person that's been around since the Eisenhower administration, and I've seen and witnessed a lot of bad things in our political system, always going Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican. Now's the time to really know that we're on a great horizon for great change in 2020, and I think that would be with third-party choice, and what better choice to make, because it'd be from the people, directly from the people, of the people, and for the people. So somebody that's really knows and knows what needs to be done, and how we all need to start connecting to each other on a global scale, spiritually and physically and mentally and so forth. Like I said, I believe the creation of all things, when God or Great Spirit created the heavens and the earth, we're all created from that, and we're all connected, and we should start respecting that, what I call the source. And of course, if you're not spiritually, you can look at it like the Big Bang Theory. Still, we're all created from the creation that happened a long time ago. So we need to start connecting to each other spiritually, and by heart, and by soul, by mind. I'm going to end this video right now. I come in here wanting to make videos, but I feel there's a distraction here with the people touring, and I'm trying to find the right location, and I'm going to be doing a lot of my speech writing now, and speeches will be getting a lot better because I'm going to be using this is called a T-Mobile tablet, so I can access information off the internet and be able to read this, because I want to start making my speeches more constructive. Even this one I'm doing today, I'm all over the place, I can't seem to focus on what needs to be said and done in the constructive way I want to have it, say things and express what I'm trying to say on videos. So the end of the regime will be coming soon, I believe. The dictatorship will be ending soon. We can only take so much of this goofiness and irritational actions this guy is taking, and it's going to catch up to him. So there's going to be else. He's going to be doing it because of his own self. He's doing himself in on this, and it's just a matter of time.